Howdy, Possum Patty and the Soggy Bottom Bunch here. Well, I left my fairy journal on the table, so I'm going to use that as my crumbs for today and do another page of my fairy journal. I did have a picture in there that was just stuck in there and some tissue paper. And I guess I was going to journal about my hike on the fairy trail. I thought I did that. I guess I didn't. Anyway, what's the bag for? Well, I also have a fun fairy find from the Dollar Tree. So come on along. Well, look at all this fairy stuff on the table. Yes, I was pulling things out of my little organizer bag here that says fairy on it. Let's see if I can use up some of this stuff. And oh, this was gifted to me. And remember I said I wanted to put a fairy on the cover. Now this would be a little different because this is a little booklet. But I thought that might be fun to have a little booklet on the cover of the journal. I don't know. What do you think of that idea? Would that be too much? It only has a few pages in there. And it just give me some extra journaling space. I was thinking about it. But I also have a bunch of fairies here. This is a little big to fit inside the journal. Although I could. No, it'll fit. It'll fit on a page. Just not in a pocket, really. I feel like I want to glue it in there. Just glue it down inside the journal and then use it as, more journaling space. That's what I want to do. I want it on this side because it's going to open that way. So maybe I'll cover one of these pages and put it in there. It can hang out a little bit. Yeah, I can do that. All right. Oh, Possum Patty, what's in the bag? What's in the bag? Before I forget, yes, I got, and gotta remember, this is the Dollar Tree, where just a very few years ago, every single item in the store was $1, except for a few things which were actually like 2 for $1. And then they went up to $1.25. And then they just started to expand and have a section with $3 and $5 things. Now the prices in the store are all over the place. I noticed the toys were $1.75, and there's more expensive food items and crafting items, $5 crafting items. Oh, a whole lot of different things going on at the Dollar Tree. But I found these fairy socks. Yes, I was looking for some sneaker socks. I love to just wear these around the house. And I saw Tinkerbell. Well, they are 6 pairs for $5. 6 pairs for $5, so a little less than $1 a pair. So I'm hoping that they last. Is there another thing holding them together? Yes. I hate all these little plastic things. There we go. I'm hoping that they last because the really, really cheap ones wear out very quickly. And these are women's size, and they're stretchy. They're a little thin. We'll see. Anyway, I'll have fun wearing them. So here's a blue pair with Tinkerbell. And here's a sort of cream color with Tinkerbell. Oh, she's sitting on a thimble. Oh, that's cute. Tinkerbell sitting on a thimble. Let's look at this plastic thing. This one has little flying Tinkerbells with yellow stars. Get this open. Yellow stars, yeah. I meant to do this last night in the last night's video, but I forgot. And I was like, oh, I want to wear them, but I can't wear them till I show them. I can't wear them till I show them. I guess I could have showed a pair on my feet though, right? Oh, here's another cream pair. This one, she's kneeling down. Got some flowers in the background there. I don't know, is $5 a good price for 6 pairs? Well, it's probably a good price if they last, if they're sturdy, but we don't know that yet. This one has dragonflies on it. Yes. The white's going to get dirty because I just wear them around the house. And here's another blue pair. This is the last one. And a flying Tinkerbell. They're cute. I was like, oh, fairy socks. Fairy socks. I know. I have my Bob Ross. I have 2 pairs of the Bob Ross, but you know what? One of them ripped. And I've got to sew it. I have to sew one of them. So I was down to 1 pair. But now I've got 6 more. Oh, so now I have enough for a whole week. Now I have enough for a whole week. I love them. Little fairy socks. Little fairy socks, yes. Okay, now I can wear these. My first idea for this page apparently was to use this tissue paper because it was sitting in the journal. But you know what? I realized I already, I think, used that on one of the pages in here. That doesn't mean I can't use it again just for a background. I thought I used it. Oh, here. Is this it? Or is this different? Oh, this is different, I think. Okay. So I think maybe this was a napkin or something. Okay, it's different. It's different. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. And I was thinking about putting it down like on 2 lighter pages like this. And just starting with this as the background. I know these pages aren't very big. And I like that you can see this underneath because that kind of gives it like a multi-layered collage kind of look, yeah. So I'm going to just glue this down. I have 2 pictures. I have this paper. Is this paper I got at the flea market? Fairy Garden Collection. All you need is faith, trust, and a little pixie dust. Definitely. Yes. I just want pretty things and a pair of fairy wings. Okay. When I have these I think I got at a yard sale or somewhere. And they're wallpaper fairies. I'm sorry, I hardly ever remember where I get stuff once I get it. But that's the way I shop. Like, you know, remember you used to do all your shopping like at the mall, and you just go in one store and out, in the next store, in the next store, in the next store. And, well, back then, like, write a check. We're talking back in the day, you know. And I'd like, what store am I in? I have to write a check. What store am I in? Just in and out of all the stores. Oh, she put these fairy flower stickers on here. Oh, well. So I'm going to get that down, and I might layer it up with some fairies from that wallpaper pack there. And a few other things. I do have this. I was thinking of a little bit of a map, but these are all very nice subtle colors. And I don't know if I have a, like an old-fashioned kind of map. I could look around. I could do that. Yes, I could. Take a moment and look around and see what I have. Because we were on a trail. Yeah. Oh, I could. We're standing in front of a map here. I could print out this map, but dull the colors and just put a little bit in the background. And I need to do some journaling too. I need to do some journaling too. All right, that's a lot for this little spread. So let's see how much I can get on there. You might remember I did make a couple of shorts, hashtag shorts, about hiking on the fairy trail back in the spring. And then when Baby Possum came for Mother's Day, we took the waterfall trail, yes. So all I did was download the map of where we were. I gave it a little bit of a sepia tone, and I just printed it out on regular, printer paper. So now I have all kinds of things to play with here. So I'm going to get started first by just gluing this tissue down. And then I'm going to put several layers over that. Yes. Today I'm playing with layers. I better cut this first. I can make it a little larger and have it go all the way across. I don't know if I can cut this in my slicer dicer, in my Carl. My paper cutter's name is Carl. Should we try it? I don't know. Where is it? Okay. Come on out, Carl. This is Carl. Maybe not. Let's see. It's too wide. All right. So, okay. I gave up easy on that. Yes, I did. I gave up too easy on that. All right, let's see if I can. Oh, I know what I can use. I know. I use my very expensive cutter. Yes, I have a very expensive cutter. Where is it? Ta-da! Plastic wrap box. Let's see if this works. A lot of fussing with this tissue paper. Okay. So, how do I know I'm straight? We don't know we're straight. Ah, okay, there we go. There we go. This works beauteous. Yeah. Much better than Carl. Sorry, Carl. But this is what we're using here. I should have marked both sides. See, that would have worked, right? This is real life journaling, folks. Yes. Nothing practiced. Everything real time. I'm going to bring that down a little bit because the corner's ripped. Does that matter? No. Sarah. Oh, this could be Sarah. I know it's Saran, but there's tape on the end there. So this is my Sarah cutter because Carl didn't work out. There we are. Okay, now. A lot of fussing with tissue paper here. get this glued down. I'm going to put one sheet here. I'm going to close that up. Put one sheet over here. Grab my glue. Okay, I'm only going to put glue on one side to start. Make sure I got the right side. Okay. Can she do this? Oh, it doesn't have to be perfect because it'll just it'll just give texture. All the wrinkles and crinkles will give texture to the background. I just want to get it on there somewhat straight because I need it to cover the page. Oops. Leave the wrinkles in there, yes. Okay. Yeah, see how nice that looks with that accounting paper in the background. Get this side. A little glue stick. Try to get a little in the middle there. I think I pressed way too hard on the glue sticks. I think I need a lighter touch. Yes. I don't need to grind the glue down into the paper, do I? No. No, I don't. Learn something new every day. Okay. Get this going across. It'll look better once I move this. Wow, I'm way over on this, aren't I? I have a bunch of journals sitting on the floor. I know, ambitious, right? Because there's some things on the table I want to get glued into different journals, and I shouldn't have pulled them all out, but I did. But I did. Little wonky is Possum Perfect. All right, that's my layer. Now, where's the map? I'll put this away. Put it in the bucket under the table of things to use for journaling. The map is going to be a layer. I could also make this go across both pages, can't I? Could. I could. Okay, I have two pictures and this wallpaper ephemera stuff. So I like these colors. Let's see. These fairies are a little big. Okay, only have one of these left, but I do have this yellow one, which is pretty. I don't have any yellow flowers though. And I got the pink one. And we got a picture here. And a picture of me and little Pixie by the fairy trail sign. I think it's this little red line right there. That little red line right there. Let's see. Yeah, I'm running out of I'm running out of space. I don't know if I can fit this on here. I do like Once Upon a Time, and it's Not, oh, how about never grow up? Oh, that's good for Tinkerbell though, isn't it? Um, a little magic can take you a long way down the fairy trail. Yes. Down the fairy trail. All right, let's see. Cut this. Put that there. Okay. So I have the tissue background. Well, I have the original pages, the tissue background. I have the map. I have the picture, me and Pixie, the fairy trail. I've got these wallpaper elements, me and baby possum there. I did want to get a piece of this on there. Don't ask me why. Let's see. I don't want to cover the fairy trail though. Well, maybe as an extra layer back here with just a little bit of pink poking out. Okay. There. Little magic can take you a long way. Where am I going to journal? Where am I going to journal? I can write here, fairy trail. And, oh, I can use this paper up here to write on. And I could write over here. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Okay, let me get this glued down and I'll be right back. I've got everything glued down. So again, my first layer was the foundation page, and then I covered everything with a little bit of tissue paper. I printed out a map of where we were and made it a little sepia tone, put that down. Then I have these wallpaper elements. I bought this used like at a yard sale, so I don't have all these different fairies now, just a couple of them and some of the flowers. So I put the flower and the fairy, but underneath the fairy, I put a little bit of this paper because I want a little bit of a larger light pink up there. And then I have this saying, a little magic can take you a long way, from this fairy set of paper. And this is Kaiser Craft, I believe. Kaiser Craft. Let me put that down over there, get it out of my way. Two pictures, one of us in front of the map and one with me and Pixie. And oh, I wanted to add one little element there. And so what I did was I cut one of the little fairies out of the little label for the wallpaper. I'll probably cut these out too. I can use those. Oh, and these little ones, maybe the fairies want that for their journals. So lots of fun layers on there. Yummy, yummy, yes. I love how that came out. Well, I had 2 days of really fun pages in my fairy journal. Where's the one I did yesterday? Oh, here it is. Oh, look, you can see them all at the same time. Yesterday's fairy journaling and today's fairy journaling. Yes, completely different color schemes, but I love both of them. Well, that makes for a very colorful double spread in my fairy journal. Yes, that's what I love about this bifold journal. It's like two little journals connected together. And I still have more journaling to do in there, but for now, I'm gonna tie this up. And like I said, no, I didn't make this, so I can't show you how this was made. You'll have to go see another channel. I did want to try and make one of these days. Make one of these days. Does that make sense? All right. It came with this tie. I should just play one day, right? I'm trying to make one. and see what happens. Oh, I just got an idea. Possum Patty, stop it. Stop getting new ideas. Oh, okay. Not going to happen. New ideas. All right, so I have more crumbs here. I wanted to put the lightning bugs, the fireflies, into my nature journal. Oh, but it looks so magical. Should it go in the fairy journal or the nature journal? We'll see. And the beach journal. Yes, I have a new idea for the beach journal. Stop it. Stop getting new ideas. No, it's okay. So thanks for allowing me to share my fairy journal and my fairy socks. I'm going to wear a pair tomorrow. Yes, I am. All right. I'll put this other stuff away later because the morning dove already sang her song. So happy junk journaling. Bye-bye.